Hi, my name is Brian Rush, and I was a part of the very first YAC. I attended the very first YAC meeting ever held. At that time, the Community Foundation was just forming. It was the second or third meeting where we decided we don't have time to bring in pizza and pop that all the adults thought were so important to us. We voted to get away with it because we had bylaws to write and we had governing documents to get through, and we had to figure out how this YAC was going to work. Well, you're starting to drop those seeds to 7th graders, 8th graders, 9th graders, 10th graders, 11th graders, 12th graders. Those seeds flourish and they build community members who understand the power of philanthropy. Is those seeds that were planted at the original YAC all the way through today really creates the culture of philanthropy that's needed in our community.
Hi, my name is Caitlin Ottoman, and I was with the YAC from 2016 until 2022. I am a junior studying at Central Michigan University, and I am studying public and nonprofit administration. The YAC was really my first formal introduction into the nonprofit sector and what it meant to learn what the word philanthropy was and learn how much good it does for our world. YAC really allowed me to learn what it meant to continually, consistently, and formally give back. YAC has been really impactful for the Mount Pleasant community by giving a voice to our student leaders and allowing them to really empower themselves so that way they can make change in their communities and they can learn that they can be the change that they want to see. And so the YAC really taught me that philanthropy isn't just something that people do when they retire. It's not something people just do on the weekends. It is something that people spend their whole lives dedicated to making our world better.
My name is Tony Rao. I am a former YAC member. I served through middle and high school in the late 90s, and I'm a current adult advisor for the YAC. YAC is important to the youth in the community because for those that serve, for many of them, it's their introduction to serving and to philanthropy and to being involved in the community. So it gives them an outlet to do so. And the work that they're doing, it directly impacts the youth in Isabella County, and they get to serve the youth, but also serve as a leadership example for other youth in there. One of the skills that YAC helped me develop, this was through the granting process, was to really take a look at the impact of the decisions that we're making.
Hello, my name is Dylan Elias. I am a senior and serving on the Youth Advisory Committee, and I am the acting president of the YAC. As a group, we've decided that youth for us means kids in school age, so from ages 5 to about the ages of 21. We've used this to help us in our grant cycles by choosing specific grants that would help those age groups.
Hi, my name is Maggie Galan. I'm a senior and I'm a current member of the Youth Advisory Committee, and I'm serving as Vice President. YAC is involved in the community in so many different ways. I know definitely firsthand from the Community Service Committee that I serve on, we love to give grants, and a lot of the times those grants are the same companies we volunteer at, so like the Care Store, the Soup Kitchen, Christmas Outreach.
The YAC stays involved in the community through a lot of community service efforts. I think the biggest way, though, is through our grants.
For the last 30 years, the YAC has been involved with 469 grants, and we have awarded over $717,000.
We grant a lot of money every year to all sorts of different causes, and I think that is the greatest way for us to stay involved in our community.
When we look at these grants, we have to really look at every single part of them. We look at how many people it affects, the community, what the money goes to. We really have to overanalyze these a lot of the time. So it's really just made me a better person and a better student, and I can really see things from a different perspective.
Before the YAC, I didn't even know what the word philanthropy meant, but now I know how important it is to our community. I think that knowing what this means and how it can benefit my community has really helped to change my character. And probably for the rest of my life, I'll try to be as philanthropic as I can and give back to my community.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support.